Good morning. What a night we had overnight. You know, we have three systems out there. Now, regardless of what they're called or where they're at, the real headline is Florence. Everyone's talking about possibly a Category 4 late next week. So let's break it down. Now, at Eric Wilson Weather Source, it was a long night last night, but it broke it down into everything that is out there so it's consistently presented on this webpage. So you've got the latest location. Now 5 a.m. will be updated at 11 a.m., so check back. The track could move a little bit further to the south or stay the same. You'll just have to follow it. But down here, I've included live imagery. Now this kind of gives you an idea that Florence has died down with a little bit of, shear. So that's why it's still a tropical storm. But all forecast models are indicating, as you can kind of see here, all forecast models are indicating that the intensity guide shows that it will at least be a Category 1 in the next 24 hours, possibly a Category 2 beyond that, and 3. You get crazy when you start talking about 72 hours plus. But there is a lot of, we call it concentric, or, the model runs are starting to become a bit more tight, or a bit tighter, and so Florence is the deal. And a quick look at the website. Here's Helen, the path of Helen, and again, that same approach. Where it is, where it's going, the latest imagery, the intensity of it, why Helen shouldn't really be an issue, should be what we call a fish storm, and then 9, which will become Isaac, also right here at Eric Wilson Weather Source. So let's get to it. Here is the current when it comes to tracking Florence. Again, this is my third video. Sorry about the little glitch. When you break it down, all these times I'm giving you are in Eastern Daylight saving time. Okay, so when I say 8 a.m., that I've converted the universal time code over so that you can understand that while this is a Saturday video, what you care about is really its path. So let's talk about where we think it's going to be on Sunday, September 9th. Now, from 8 a.m., I believe all indicators are there that Florence will regain strength and become a hurricane, Category 1. And it'll stay at Category 1 during the day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on Monday, it can really be anywhere. It can be here, it can be here. That's why they call it a cone of uncertainty, okay? But from the duration of the day, that placement of that 2, that hurricane placement, it should be a hurricane. It should be strong enough, close to Category 2 status on Monday, September 2nd, September 10th, rather, Category 2. And then Tuesday, September 11th, that's where I'm stopping. It's because you can kind of see it just really gets crazy with placement. And really, when you're tracking any forward-moving tropical system like we are, there's a couple of things that you want to keep in mind if this is the first time watching. One, is there anything that's going to rip it apart, such as land? Is there any fuel, such as hot water? There's no land, and there's a lot of fuel. So anybody on the right front quadrant, that means the forward part of any forward-moving tropical system, regardless of where you are on the planet, the forward-moving part, the right front quadrant, is this part right in here. All right, so anything in that area is the right front quadrant. That's where you see the tornadic activity. That's where you see the high winds and the severe storm surge. So again, that's where I'm stopping this video because there's a lot going on in the Atlantic. It is September, and I'll have another update for you later this afternoon. Make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so that when I do update later this afternoon, you'll get notified. Thanks for watching and be safe.